So next time we will do a marathon. So we will have, but parallelly we did a stepathon. So all the Yuva. So anyways, I think
Okay.
Amrita is here. In the interest of time,
Okay.
if you kindly permit. So welcome all
Yes.
to the valedictory of Gift and Organ Week. We celebrate this around the Gift and Organ Day on the 13th August, which is there. So on behalf of YI Bhopal chapter, it's a proud privilege to welcome our national chair, Gift and Organ Ravi, and our co-chair,
Thank
National
you.
Amrita at Bhopal, a beautiful city of lakes. And the Zoom facility has not yet enabled any opportunity where we can take you to Bhopal to see the scenic beauty. But definitely with Bhopal known for hospitality and Rakesh Sukramani, anytime you can come and enjoy the hospitality of Bhopal. Also, we are blessed to have our past national chair Rakesh Sukramani ji, who is also our senior, our past Bhopal chapter chair. We also have Apur, our western head, and I take this opportunity to welcome my EC members also. We have Manvendra, we have Geet, Pooja from BCD would be joining in. The Zoom has a limited facility. Maybe if I miss someone, we have a good number of YI members, Puneet, and a big welcome to the Yuva team of Bhopal and the people who are behind this 1 week of gift and organ. Maybe the COVID was an advantage, or it was all about the cause of gift and organ, which has led this Yuva team to do this phenomenal thing. So before we start, we would like to welcome you all and over to Manvendra, our chair for gift and organ. Manvendra, your opening comments and then we take it forward. Yes, Manvendra. You're on mute. You're on mute. Yes.
Problem about technology.
Yes.
It's a big problem about technology. Sometimes you come to know that you are there, but you are not there.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so thanks a lot, Anuj. And first of all, I would like to welcome Ravi and Amrita ma'am. It's a virtual tour of Bhopal on Zoom. And anyways, it was a fantastic week, gift and organ. And I hope that the Yuva, BCD, and all the YI Bhopal team jointly has given a great efforts. Um, Surprised to see pledges count 650 plus, then 5 lakhs plus of steps count, cycling distance, tweets, retweets. Uh, I would like to share here one of the things which when this gift and organ week started, and me and Anuj were in the discussion. So I planned it in such a way that okay, we will take ministers and bureaucrats into this gift and organ week. But looking to the things which UA and BCD team and all the verticals of why were taking, so we just decided to get it dedicated to these hard work which they are going to give, which they have given to this gift and organ week. So um, it was a wonderful week. बहुत सारी चीजें मुझे खुद भी I came to know to learn about because this was my first year for EC, and the webinars which your team has created, every day there was a new webinar on liver donation, then kidney donation, then heart donation, the case studies which they have shared. So it was basically a learning session for me also, as well as my co-chair, which is my wife too. So we are not basically from the medical fraternity or from this health sector, but we have come to know about a lot about this. And a great thanks to all the Yuva, BCD, and especially to Anuj, who is our chapter chair. And he is basically one of the guiding principle behind. He's very hardworking. Frankly speaking, I came to know in these 7 days that what efforts are required to do. So I really appreciate all these things. And this is not basically the end which gift and organ vertical or health vertical is going to do. We have a lot of things in plan. We are in discussion with Rakesh Bhaiya also, as well as Apurv also, how that this thing should get in a consistent way, because it's not about only one gift and organ week. Every month we should have some activity. We should have a more over government engagement as well as private engagement with some industry leaders. So that's it from my side. I am really thankful to Ravi and Amrita, who came here for this closing ceremony, for especially to motivate the Yuva and the BCD young chaps who have created wonderful videos. I got a call from different chapters from Ahmedabad, from Calcutta, regarding that Ganesha video, which was the inaugural video. So I mean, I was thrilled to see that video. Even I was surprised that people are calling me up, and the hard efforts of these guys. So it is all that that team which deserves all these achievements. That's it from my side, Anuj.
Thank you, Manvin. You really took the things to the next level, and definitely Yuva has been a great support. So this Zoom call is dedicated to Yuva. And as Manvin was saying, we actually thought of taking some video or Twitter campaigns of the ministers or health secretary, but seeing the enthusiasm of all these Yuva, we thought let's not overshadow with people and coming and just taking the grab of the opportunity, but who are actually the people who are doing this. So take them forward. So Meenal has been our chair for Gift and Organ Yuva. So she called me and said she's a bit shy to come on screen. So I said, this is what YI makes you. It gives you chance to overcome your fear, and you have to take ahead and speak about what Yuva did. So on behalf of all the Yuva, Meenal, I would like you to say something, how you did it, and over to you, Meenal.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to you all. This session of Gift and Organ, Bhopal. My name is Meenal Garg. I'm Yuva Chair Head for Gift and Organ Vertical, Young Indian Chapter Bhopal. I'll start with discussing about my experience while working for this vertical. I remember when I started working for this vertical, there were only 2 to 3 people who were willing to participate in this vertical. And today, we have more than 500 Yuva who took up pledge for organ donation. And this simple but journey full of lessons started with a single quote, a life after life. While working on this vertical, I came across various myths which were stuck in most of the young minds, and my goal was to remove all of them. And suddenly, an opportunity lied into my laps, World Organ Donation Day. At this time, my team and I tried our best to aware people about an organ donation. We conducted webinars, Instagrams and Twitter campaign and activity Walk With Us from 10th to 16th August. Each of this small step took us to something big. I can say that we were able to change people's mindsets, their thinking and the myths which were stuck in their head regarding organ donation. I would like to thank all the dignitaries present today for believing in me and giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Awesome, Meenal. So we hope that we have a good pipeline of YI to the Yuva to join YI and take lead. And honestly, Ravi, at times when I get something stuck, so I talk to them, okay, this is how we are going to do this, and they have solutions for everything. So not only from getting awareness into gift and organ, they are now into action with gift and organ. And very soon, with the help of Rakesh Bhaiya, we are going to take it to advocacy level. Thanks, Meenal, for showing your confidence and representing your team.
Thank you so much, sir.
So now I take this opportunity to have with us one of the person who has been forced for gift and organ, not only for this year, but for many years. Gift and organ in various stages have changed the format, but Rakesh Bhaiya has always been there. Even yesterday when we were talking, and he was coming up with a very, on the next big thing we are planning for plasma donation, which is the need of our. So Rakesh Bhaiya, your comments and your wishes for the Bhopal chapter, especially to Yuva.
Thank you, Anuj. Welcome, Ravi, Amrita, Apur, and all of you. And I must appreciate the work that has been done by Anuj, Geet, and the Yuva team in this vertical. I will really am surprised that the way they have done this, all these case studies, is really something which is to be appreciated and which should be helpful for other chapters as well. So I was really going through the report that Anuj has shared, and it was really something which is to be talked about. And what we have seen that the difference at the where the country stands right now and where it has to go. So we have, I must say that we have just started in the field of organ donation, and there's a lot to be done. The work that this UA team has done, the 500 pledges in such a short period, is something remarkable, because what we see that people really struggle to get so many pledges, and we have been struggling all this time. So this is something which is really commendable job, and I must appreciate all of you for done an excellent job. So all the best team, and I'm sure that this plasma donation is the need of the hour, and it is the and we not only Bhopal chapter but other chapters should also take it up. So thank you everyone. Thank you so much, and all the best.
Thanks, Bhaiya. And you are always that energy where we feel कि कुछ रह गया है, तो you are always there. So moving forward.
So this vertical is something
moving
very
forward,
close to
I
my
would
heart.
like even Vaya is very close to your heart. It's your heartbeat. So I will take a small, I will appreciate a time from you, and I would like to have one liner inputs from people who headed the various campaign. Twitter, I think we have more than 8,800 tweets and retweets, and all this data coming to me just now, and it is being validated by various terms. So Twitter campaign, I think, was led by Astha and Rishabh. So Rishabh, are you there? Who is going to talk about Twitter campaign one-liner, if he is there? Astha or Rishabh, is he here?
Astha, I can see the name.
Rishabh, you are also here. Please unmute yourself if you're speaking. Astha, if you can talk about the Twitter campaign. Rishabh, are you speaking? I think you are speaking, but we can't hear you. Rishabh, please unmute yourself. Unmute kar lijiye. I think he has some network issue or something. Probably the mic or the microphone, something is not working. So I'll just brief about the Twitter campaign. So when we start planning this thing, so BCD is something which is very important. In the startup Pathshala, we came to know that Twitter has a very big presence somewhere. We were lacking on that. And then we thought of putting this message, forwarding the messages of gift and organ every day. We decided to promote every vertical organ. We associated with celebrities also who have pledged for gift and organ. So on an average, more than 1,000 tweets and retweets together were done per day, and a phenomenal of I think more than 8,000 tweets and retweets were done. All those tweets have been tagged by YI tweets and YI Bhopal. So counting only those which have been tagged to YI Bhopal and YI tweets, whose record can be easily taken. So it's a great awareness for not only for gift and organ, but our YI Twitter handle, and definitely YI Bhopal also, for the youth talking on Twitter and taking this to ahead. So great work, Rishabh and Astha, you did. Instagram campaign, I think, was taken care by Palak. So Palak, are you going to talk about it? Palak, are you there? Meenal, can you help Palak to connect and talk? Or someone from the Instagram team?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Or if no one, then you please tell how was the Instagram campaign? Meenal, can you please tell about the Instagram campaign?
Yes, sir. There are some network issues on her line.
No
So
problem.
we every day for these 7 days we created our Instagram poster and put it on Instagram, since social media is the best platform to aware people. Our young minds, they are mostly on Insta. So we created five collages for every day, and people were willing to part in it, which is a good thing. And in the last day, we endorsed celebrities and all.
So great. Our pledges was taken care by Piyush, but he's not keeping well. Has fever and sore throat. So
Yes, sir. Sir, good evening,
Piyush,
sir. My name is
good.
Ayush Agrawal, and on behalf of Piyush Wani, sir, organ
Great.
donation is a great way to save someone's life and totally change it, and making people aware of it, and making them taking the pledge towards the gift and organ vertical donation. It was a great journey and joy and enjoyed throughout the GAO week. Thank you, sir.
Great, Ayush. So Piyush did a phenomenal job. How they did was, I don't know, but we need to do a case study on how we made so many pledges. It's all about reaching out to friends, kids, and everyone, families. So I think when I was talking to Piyush, he told that the people who took pledges, we asked them to to ask their families also to take pledges, or maybe that is how the things multiplied. It was definitely a work which Meenal has planned for more than a month. So a database was created who was ready to take the pledges, and everyone was insisted to take the pledges only in this week. So a good amount of work was done in Feb and March also, where around 70 to 75 pledges were taken. And then we thought of doing this in the gift and organ week. So definitely there was a 2 to 3 months of efforts, identifying, convincing people, and then asking them to take pledges in this week. So thank you, Piyush and team. So walkathon was headed by Adesh and Ayush. So if Adesh, Ayush, or Astha, who is going to talk about? So this was a campaign where everyday steps were taken, and it is recorded with various images of steps, and total count came around 5 lakh plus steps were taken. So this is a small step towards gift and organ, just to support that thing. So he's going to talk about this step.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Astha here.
Astha. Yes, Astha, please.
Sir, so it has been a great pleasure to work with GAO. And in this organ donation week, we have recorded a count of more than 5 lakh steps for the walkathon activity. And I would like to thank all the people who have contributed and shown immense interest in this activity. Thank you.
Thank you, Astha. And our Subhash Ghai of Via Bhopal, Hrithik Jain, he has been phenomenal of creating wonderful videos in just 4, 5, 6 hours and overnight. Yesterday, I was just discussing in the morning, I told him it's an Independence Day. Why don't we do something? And in next 4, 5 hours, he came with an Independence Day video with Yuva. And yesterday night, I was talking to Hrithik. So Hrithik, your videos from Ganesha video and to this video I shared with Ravi, so he's quite impressed. And before you speak, you have one more work to do. So we celebrated Gift and Organ Week throughout the country. I will share the images with you. I would like you to make a beautiful video with Ravi, Amrita there, and we and all the chapters of the country, what they have done. So involving you and relying on you, I definitely you will come up with the best. Today I'm going to share that on your email. So Hrithik, your comments on this week. Hope you enjoyed. Kaisa laga video bana ke and all about it.
Good evening, everyone. This is Hrithik Jain, leading VCD. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the GAO team for their excellent performance this whole week. And I would also like to thank my BCD team who helped me a lot throughout this week, Astha, Palak, and Shubham. They worked day and night for making the flyers and collages for the Instagram campaign. And we also achieved great heights and reached a number of pledges, which was led by Piyush Wani. I would like to thank everyone for their excellent work and made this a successful one.
Great, thank you. So we also did webinars and case studies. So if Ayushi and Bhumika are there, or Shubham is there, anyone from the team can talk about it. The webinars you did daily and the last thing. Anyone there? So In the interest of time, I will take it that daily they did a webinar on one organ, the significance of liver, how it can be donated, what various parts could be used, kidney, pancreas, and eyes, heart donation, plus the overall gift and organ donation week and its significance. So this is how every day they try to create. A quiz study was also, there was a competition being done. And finally, we took a webinar on the people who were the winners of the case study project. So all said done, we had a great Yuva team coming in. So before we go up next, sorry, I'm going to take some time, Ravi and Amrita. Our Geet, our Bhopal Yuva chair. Geet, are you here? You were here,
Yes,
yes.
Anuj.
Your comments and thank you so much for supporting Manveen and his initiative, Geet. So as a Yuva head, your comments.
Yeah, first of all, welcome all the dignitaries. And yeah, as I always say, I feel really proud to lead this such a active and enthusiastic Yuvas along with me. So they are really doing a good job, and the whole week they were on their toes, and they went like they achieved so many pledges and so many um, such good collages and everything, videos and Twitter. They were so active on all things. So, and at last, even earlier, I was not aware of much of like these pledges, but today, even I will take a pledge for this thing. So I
So we missed you in the count.
Sure.
So Ayush and Piyushwani, before this Zoom call ends,
Yes,
send the link and get the pledge
Sure.
done.
Yes, Ayush, please.
So
You're
this is
welcome.
something phenomenal. In this Zoom
Yeah.
call has led at least Geet, our Yuva chair, to take the pledge.
Sure.
Thank you, Geet. So
Thank you.
Geet
Thank you
taking
so
a
much.
pledge, we know that we will have one more pledge. Puneet also. So taking forward, do we have Pooja joined in from the BCD chair? I think not. So the time has come. We have now going forward. We want Apur, your comments as a gift and organ waste chair, and then we speak to Amrita and finally to Ravi.
Hi everyone. So Anuj, first of all, I would like to congratulate you and your Yuva team for a fabulous and fantastic year for gift and organ last week. Not only a gift and organ, Ravi, I'm a part of the almost 9 to 10 chapters in West, but I don't find this kind of active Yuva team in the entire West 9 chapters. These guys are amazing. They have done a very fabulous job in terms of case study, in terms of building a content. And for YI, this content is for a lifetime. We can use this content for any other chapter as well as for any new launch. For example, tomorrow Bhopal is going to launch a plasma donation campaign, and this will be a great campaign because it's a need of our. So hats off to you guys. You have done this job under the toughest circumstances for the entire globe. And gift and organ is very close to my heart as well, because it's a humanity that we can save some other's life. So thank you so much, and Jai Hind.
So thank you, Apur. And this is quite an unusual opportunity. Not we really wanted to meet every one of you to understand and even learn from you was. So it is very well said. I was attending one of in our career Pathshala. So the one of the I just don't remember. Probably he was a captain. We invited in the Air Force. He said, "It's not the learned people. It's about the learning people." So we are among the learning curve. We are not like learned. We are even learning now. So Amrita is there. We thank Amrita for joining in, and you have been a lot of encouragement and support. So your team would like to hear from you and take your views about this week and how they can in future take this noble initiative.
Thank you so much, Anuj. It was a pleasure to hear from all of you all and your team as to how you worked during this week. Fantastic point was that you've actually worked with the youth who are basically going to be passing this message throughout, and they're going to be the pioneers to take this forward. Fantastic efforts from the team, and I agree. This should not stop to a single campaign. This needs to go on. Let's work towards periodically getting this across to as many people as we can. Thank you so much, Anuj, for having me here.
Sure, thank you, Amrita. And it was just a last day call, and in fact, I called you today and just messaged you yesterday. And but seeing the energy of Yuva, I thought you to be a part of it, and this validatory could not be completed without your presence. And definitely post lockdown, we look forward for you coming to Bhopal and meeting these wonderful kids, and maybe something, Ravi.
In Bhopal.
Yeah. Oh. So maybe in future, in coming days, we can take something, as Apoor has given a very good response, that these guys have done something phenomenal. So we can help them to guide other Yuva chapters to lead by the example and create a difference, because it's not about one chapter doing another chapter doing. It's all about the country coming up together, and youth has a huge power, because of one of the most important pillars is youth empowerment. So over to now, taking all the time, the showman is here to talk about gift and organ to inspire. And you can also join Ravi in a cycling. If you probably after the lockdown, we'll call Ravi and all the Yuva team will join him for the cycling. We have two World Heritage sites near Bhopal. One is Bhimbetika and Sachi. So and very good road connectivity and a huge youth Yuva to join in. So over to you, Ravi. You have been a very great inspiration, and whenever we were talking about your motivation and support was what I was transferring to the Yuva, and they were so excited about your presence. I just told them that we have a validatory and we are planning to call in you and Amrita. So over to you, Ravi, for your comments and views.
Thank you, Anuj. It was really lovely initiative or a gift and organ week. Hello all, my friends Rakesh, Apurve, my partner in crime for gift and organ, Amrita, for being supporting every time for all the suggestions we do discuss and we talk to all the chapters. So I mean, I was a little, every time when I see your message, I'm a little surprised because something new out there every time and every initiative. For example, starting with Ganesha Idol, who was the first gift and organ, which was started way long back there itself. So that was really good, and it has been, passed out to many chapters, and a lot of people were asking about it. A very good initiative. And about the Yuva, I should appreciate their time and effort towards a chap which is a subject which is out of the box, because it is not associated to their degree or anything. Today they have learned about themselves, because what exactly the organ is and how it's going to be benefit to each other, and they have done a lot of research on the same. So forget that they have done from Google research and they posted here, but surely somewhere there would have been tests to them saying there's a lot of things the organ donation does help for a lot of people. So that was really a great case study which I saw. I must appreciate the Minal Garg, who is a person who is involved every Yuva member and reaching to the greater heights of the gift and organ week. Surprised to see that the case studies, what they have reported, for example, India versus other country, especially, and religion versus organ donation. The slogans, what they have done, the fun facts, what they have done, the poems, what they have created. Wonderful things. I really appreciate all the Yuva team members who have done put a lot of effort. I think it is LNCT College, I believe. Wonderful, guys. Three cheers to you. Happy Pore for you. I mean, wonderful. I'm quite really excited. Apart from that, yes, regarding the gift and organ, as Amrita also mentioned, let's not only forget that we have done and dusted with the gift and organ day, but still Indian gift and organ day is on November, I believe. So we have another national day also, which is being celebrated nationally. But I would recommend every month with a different thoughts. Since some of the Yuva students have worked with Green Corridor, once everything opens up, why don't you do a demo about how the Green Corridor works, or some traffic police or the commissioner comes and tells about what is gift in organ, how it is going to benefit, and how it is done. So a lot of people has that, how it is done, what time it is done. So if I read a case study that in a Pune, the gift and organ, the Green Corridor was created at the same time. Even a chief minister was also on the same convey, I believe. But I think the hospital reported to the chief minister and it was stopped. Chief Minister convey was stopped, and first the Green Corridor, the heart transplant was flight from Pune towards other city. So that is also a great thing to know about what exactly the Green Corridor is, why it is created, why it is important. Because I'm a part of Mysore city. I've seen about 4 to 5 Green Corridors. So that is totally a different thing which happens in a particular city. So and let's focus on some of the important things of organ donation, where religion versus organ donation, that is also a lot of myth is there. So we can focus on myth and facts on religion versus organ donation in 1 month, and Green Corridor in 1 month, India versus other countries, how we are. So that would help us to understand more and better about the organ donation. And coming to the plasma theory, yes, the need of an hour, and people don't know that the plasma has to be donated by the COVID person itself. So we can educate more on that also, give a lot of awareness on that, do the plasma donation as well. So we are ready to support, and some of the cities has already started with that initiative. And even I should mention that Apurve was mentioning this a very long back during the COVID times itself. So we are there to support you for all the things, and let's move forward. Let's create a big milestone for gift and organ in coming days. Thank you, Anuj. And I should mention a wonderful effort by Manvinder, the gift and organ chair, and the Yuva chair. Wonderful, guys. Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Ravi. And somewhere it's just your inspiration, motivation, and the cause of gift and organ, which is very noble and close to everyone on the screen and everyone who worked behind the screen. A great support from all our past chairs and who are coming in and just trying to take it more. So as the things were going on one direction, we concentrated on Yuva. And maybe you could not do the cycle thing much, but we thought of doing the stepathon, because suddenly there was last week the COVID cases increased. So we didn't want to promote things. And one of the very senior member in Bhopal, who was a very known cyclist, he just passed away a few days back. So the cycling fraternity was not in a good mood. So we thought of taking steps. So anything is all about this week. We totally dedicated to gift and organ, and a good legacy which we have been carrying, Rakesh Bhaiya, Apur, and everyone. So we try to take it forward, and we really. So Manveen, I think if you are there, you can finally speak. You have to conclude, and thank everyone for being here.
Okay, thanks, Anuj. Hello.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, Ravi, for your motivating words, and definitely I agree with this thing that every month there should be new activities which should be there, and we have a lot of things in plan, and you will see a lot of happenings in coming months by Gift and Organ team. I thank Amrita also, Anuj, Apur, Rakesh Bhaiya. कल आपसे फिर मुलाकात हो रही है, and it is really a great pleasure just to have a part of this EC family, and especially Gift and Organ. Slowly but steadily, I am going to love it because it is really a great charm to work for Gift and Organ initiative, and I really thank you all for supporting, cooperating, and inspiring us, especially Yuva, all the new guys who have joined us, Yuva team. Your great efforts, and we would love to see you together in coming weeks, coming months also. Thanks a lot from my side. I think we will have a group photo. Anuj,
Yes,
we
so
can.
all who can put on their videos, please, and if we can take the group photography. Pushpang, if you can help me with the group photograph. Can we have Amita and Geet? Please put on your videos so that we can have a moment of Shikha Mishra, Ayushi. If yes, we can have. We need to take it twice. Who is going to take it? So Pushpank, आप ले रहे हैं क्या? Are you taking it?
Sir,
Okay.
I'm taking the.
हाँ ले लो.
Yes, sir.
एक बार we will move the slide because there are 2 frames. Let everyone be in the frame, and we. Thank you so much, and I think we took this. Thank you, Ravi, for your time, and Amrita for you coming in and inspiring for this session. And please, whenever you feel like I want to talk to your UAP team, you will definitely have a lot of fun talking to them. A lot of them could not interact with you with the constraints of time, but anytime Bhopal and online, we are on the same screen. So anytime, please feel to look at Yuva for any good thing and Bhopal. So also congratulations Ravi and Amrita for the awesome week. I think entire country this week was celebrated like anything. It has brought everyone together and for the common cause. So we thank everyone, especially Rakesh Bhaiya for joining in. It was a small, a very close call, but he definitely wanted to be there. And I also told Ravi is there, so he said definitely I'll be there then. So thank you so much, Ravi, Amrita, Rakesh Bhaiya, Apur, all the EC members, and Meenal. Hats off to you and your team for the great efforts, and definitely join us in the annual day